Yo, welcome to episode 82, right? 82 of the Port Reports.
I think it's
right.
Is it 82 or 83.
I was waiting for somebody to correct me. All right, man. We just going. I'm gonna double check. We're gonna start over.
We at 82.
We at 82.
Yeah. I think it's 93.
There we go.
Neck ass. Damn, we should have had you on for the 90. Next thing, man.
Oh,
okay.
Man.
I can't.
All right, it's 82. We're gonna start over. Bet.
Okay, yeah. I'm lost.
All right. Yeah, me too.
Damn, I thought we passed 82. All right, then, fuck it.
Yeah. Yo, welcome to episode 82 of the Port Reports. I go by the name Ola Azito, aka Azito Flame, Fluke Skywalker, Flo Dameron, Full Metal Trap Lord. It's the Black Man Government Earner, Chalupe Fiasco, Quentin Quarantino, the Cynical 6-footer, 6'5" to be exact, and I'm back.
Coach Don and this bitch, a.k.a. Miyamo, Coach Yato, motherfucker. Coach Yamo Del Toro. Every night's a budget flick. Don Wiki with the blicky. Mr. Hanny Omega himself. Skirt Angle. Young Barkley. If it ain't about the pain, it ain't about me neither. Mr. Tangent over topics. The tangent's coming in less than 5 minutes. I promise. Young Zay and or Zay Keith. Fuck these niggas.
Yo, it's Olivia, aka Liv, aka Potter, aka the vegan vigilante, aka the female Saiyan, aka mind your own pores, aka the friendly neighborhood esthetician, aka Lil Hanny or Lil Duke Douce, whatever you prefer, aka the quarantine walking queen, aka the hair color chameleon. Mike, you want to tell them where you at?
Damn, her shit getting longer every week.
Well, I added
Yeah,
some.
it is, but I love it. I love it.
love
Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy, Mulatto Malcolm X, the Hotep Okage. Happy Father's Day to me. Caleb or Poppy, Carbonate Casanova. You already know. Money Mike, Zenny Mike. I'm here forever present. I'm charged up.
Okay.
Kid Lohan, Super Saiyan, Cloud God, Super Saiyan. Money Shot Mike, Kung Fu Records. Whoa. Kung Fu Zenny. CEO of Wash Records. Cooler than Freezer, Bob Man like Vegeta. I'm fucked up, but it's all good because we about to fuck this shit up. Hey.
Yo, and we are here with another week of fuckery and nonsense. And we got us. Okay. All right. And we here with a special guest. No, because it's different. We have a guest, yo, so I got, But, yeah, we're here with a special guest. Rashad Stark, a.k.a. the Timeline Terrorist, a.k.a. the Glock Knight.
Okay, there we go.
It's not officially me. I don't want my villains at the door. My enemies.
Yeah, you know what? That's why I whispered it. That's why I whispered
Wayne,
it.
on Bruce Wayne shit. I get it. I mean on the Bruce Wayne shit.
Gonna have to choke at my door with the grown men in a sack.
What?
Oh, nah.
Nah, the choker, Glicky Ricardo. All.
You got a whole name for these enemies, not the.
No, but Glicky Ricardo's a real villain. Shouts to Steve.
Yeah.
Nah, facts. He deserved all the awards for that shit.
Yeah.
Scary guy.
I came up with a plan so dastardly, so diabolical. I planted 8 Glocks around the DC area. I was like, whoa.
Bruh, he was in his bag. He was acting like he didn't want to do it at first. I was like, nah, you wanted to do that shit, bro.
Man. That acting was superb. That means he was ready for that shit. He was waiting, practicing in his room.
Like shit, though. Like shit. That's what I said to that nigga.
Yo, but yeah,
Crazy.
We have and you're also a rapper, Rashad Stark, rapper, skit maker, Maca connoisseur, not Maca root connoisseur, all that.
Yes, sir.
I'm calling the police.
I
At 3 in the morning. I'm about to do 16 Malcolm pulls. I'm like, hey.
Yo,
bro.
That's son, he's a timeline terrorist, bro. Like,
I ain't take them yet today, so we all good.
My
Oh
gosh.
my
It was
goodness.
one time where you were like,
That's
I'm about to
funny as
take
shit.
15 of them. I just scrolled past it. I was like, this man is going crazy.
Bruh, man. I be testing my limits.
Raging.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it a buck
the
with
camera
y'all.
shaking.
I calmed down a little bit because I had a wild night one time recently. I was like, nah, bro, this shit too much. I was in my house with no cheeks, bro, and I just was like sweating, and my shit was like, no, we're not gonna talk about all that. All I'm gonna say is,
Copy.
all I'm gonna say is, I was like, I was on the edge of destruction. I was like. At that point, I thought I popped Viagra. I was like, nah, man. Cause let me tell you why.
That's maniacal as fuck.
Let me tell you why.
Tears.
So when I first started doing Maca, I was taking a very low dose, right? I was taking, it was like 500 a pill, milligrams.
Oh, you really be taking them joints?
Hell yeah. I mean, yeah.
Oh, I thought it just be tweets.
Nah, bro. So I started taking them, but like,
man lives his tweets.
The first, like, you know, it takes a while for some people for it to like work in your system. So at first I thought it was bullshit, but you know, I was like, all right, I gotta actually wait until like the time they say. So I think like 2 months went by, and I was at this point, I'm like, I'm not paying no mind. I'm supposed to take like 3 a day. So I'm like, fuck that. I'm taking like 8 and 9, just popping these bitches. Some days I forget, so I might pop 12 in one day.
500 milligrams.
Yeah, I'm not thinking, man. So after a while, my shit, I started feeling like the Green Arrow, cause you know my shit was on point. So I was like, so I'm like, this shit, y'all the truth. So the problem was I started taking it when I was drinking. So like I'm really not paying attention. So that's when I got to the absurd numbers. Now hold on. I switched to 3,500 milligrams, right? Oh my God. But I still was popping them like how I was when I was off the baby doses. So that's how I got that one night, bro. I was like, nah, this shit not fun, bro. I might hurt somebody. I might poke a hole.
Can you please answer why you're taking that much?
Well, to be honest, oh no, you said how much?
Why?
Cause I'm stupid. Cause I be just like fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be sitting on the couch like, you know what I'm saying? Let's ride this roller coaster. You hear me? You know? Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay.
Whatever
makes you happy. Okay.
It floats my boat.
That is wild as hell.
That's funny as shit.
Are you taking these without like using them for what they're used for, or you're just taking them just to be alone in your room?
I don't even care about, because my meat was working. You hear me? So my meat was no. Actually, it's half that, half the fact that at my job, like I was working crazy hours, right? So I was working like 60 hours a week type shit. Mm-hmm. So I was like, man, I be too tired to like put the meat down. You feel me? So I was like, you know, a nigga might need some little zest. You know, niggas was talking about it. So that with the curiosity, I'm like, I bet. I'm trying to have my shit on, you know, head, yeah, you know. So I started taking them.
Very dangerous.
So I started taking them, right? My hours went back to normal, so I ain't really need them at that point. But I was like, I already been taking them for a month, so I might as well see if they gonna work. So that's how I got into it. So that's why I stopped, because I don't really need them no more. The Rona is out, so I ain't even been at work like that. So you know, I got enough time to lay down some meat probably every hour. That's how much time I got on my hands. So
we just spent like 3 minutes talking about your meat and maca root, and you know.
Look, man,
it's good stuff. Good stuff for the radio.
It is. I want everybody to take them responsibly, though. Don't take them like me. I'm a Maca crackhead.
He said, "Don't do it like me."
A Maca crackhead.
Oh man,
my man did that, so you don't have to do that.
Nah, for real.
Right.
Role model.
Well, before we start, happy Father's Day to all the fathers.
Thank you.
Yes, happy Father's Day.
You're welcome.
Why'd y'all say thank you?
I said thank you. They said you're. Oh, I said you're welcome. They said thank you.
Everybody's on drugs.
Right? I was like,
everybody's on drugs right now.
Yeah.
It's going good.
Wait, what?
It's all good. Yes. Happy Father's Day, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All the dads in their kids' lives.
All the daddios. All the mommy dads.
No. Not the mommy dads.
Yes,
no.
Yes.
We're stopping this right now.
You one of those, A-Liv?
Are you all parents matter?
It happened in May. It happened in May. Y'all are good. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
It's just a regular day.
Don't all lives matter the situation, man. It's happy Father's Day.
All the mom dads, yes.
Nah, their day was in May.
I hope not. That mean they got penises.
What if it's a same-sex couple?
A same-sex couple?
We gotta jump off it.
Yeah.
Like they got two moms.
Then they better
be a mom dad, right?
They better celebrate harder on Mother's Day or Father's Day, whatever it is. Shit, they better go to Disneyland or fuck.
Nah, for real.
Hey, happy Father's Day to the men out there, yo. Straight up. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, y'all on some silly shit.
Y'all on some silly shit. Y'all want everything. Hey, you know what? Actually, but you know what? Next Mother's Day, I'm gonna shout out the dads. And then watch A-Liv start getting. Why you asking me why? Why she just shouted out.
I love it.
Yo, you see how women
I love
are?
it.
You see how women are?
As he tell, don't do it, bro. The timeline gonna be calling you misogynistic. They gonna say you beat women. They gonna hit you. You saw what happened to J. Cole. Yeah. They say he'll love women.
Yeah.
I was like, yo.
Hey, Rashad, I'm gonna put it like this. J. Cole, my favorite rapper. So later on in the episode, I'm about to get ignorant. Ignorant.
Wait, that's your favorite rapper?
One of them.
Oh, all right. I was like, hold the fuck up.
No, actually, no. Let me stand. No, he's my favorite blog era rapper. My favorite rapper of all time is Lupe. But like the blog era, like if we talking like,
in fact, you can say whatever you want about J. Cole because I forgot that me and you, we Lupe fans. That's us.
First of all, we had this discussion behind the scenes, so I already know where you about to come during this pause. Where you about to? Pause.
I wasn't even thinking like that. You didn't have to say that.
Hey, nah, man, it's too many immature niggas in here, bro.
Hey, nobody said anything. No. Nobody said anything. I was like, you sound crazy, but I'm gonna let the discussion continue.
No, you just said I sounded crazy, so I had to say something.
I didn't say shit though.
But I knew what niggas was thinking, man. I knew how y'all was thinking, but
You're right. Oh,
I know Rashad's position in the argument, but you know, let's get back to Father's Day.
Copy.
Y'all do anything for your daddy?
That don't sound right. Relax. I did something for my father. Yes. I got him a little gift card. You know what I'm saying? Got him some breakfast. Yeah, you know, we just did a lot because, you know, we did a lot for my mom on Mother's Day. Like, we actually cooked breakfast and this, that, and the third. So we didn't know if he's going to go to work or not. So we just, like, got him a bunch of food from, you know, his favorite restaurant. Just ate that and, you know, played music and drank and shit. So
you did way more than I did, bro.
And I got him a gift card from Firehouse Subs because he fucks with them. So
word.
Oh, I haven't given it to him yet though. Yeah, it's cool. I was like, oh, that shit's still in my wallet.
Do it now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
It's like I just visited my dad. You know, me and my brother went to his crib, kicked it. I got him some shoes. You know, some Air Maxes, and he was hype. And then we just started talking about. Yeah. Then we started talking about like Trump and politics and everything. And
old folks always want to talk about politics, bro.
Yeah,
it is
funny though. His takes be funny, yo. He be having them old head African takes, so it's just hilarious. But,
my dad was like, "Yo, who moved the Trump water over here?" And he pointed to the Clorox bottle.
Who
moved the Trump water?
Like,
Trump water.
That's funny as shit.
Yeah, man. I had a chill Sunday. Had a little chill.
This weekend was good, man. It was a good weekend.
Oh yeah, man. Juneteenth. Hey.
Yep. Best day in a long time. Best day of 2020.
Black.
Best day of 2020, bro.
They was throwing dynamite in my hood.
For real?
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
Niggas dropping the C4 out there.
Nah, for real. They was breaking them joints in half. Motherfucking house was shaking.
Damn.
Like, God damn, niggas.
DC, damn.
Yeah, Mo. I was like, fuck. I love it, but fuck.
Yeah.
You ever had a stick of dynamite go off near your house? That shit is insane.
I can't relate.
That's crazy. I cannot. I thought you were joking. That's wild.
No, I'm dead ass. Like earlier, some of my friends came over from VA. They stopped by, and the niggas around my way, they shoot fireworks. Soon as they even get the warm weather, it's 4th of July all the whole summer. So they was lighting them motherfuckers while they was here. So I was grilling some dogs, and we was out back. And all they heard was "Doom."
My man is on brand. My man is very much on brand.
And I was like, they was like, "What was that? Oh my god!" I was like, "That's dynamite." They was like, "You are serious?" I was like, "Nigga, I don't be playing in my tweets. What the fuck y'all think this is? Nigga, they really throwing dynamite out here, bruh.
That's
fuck wrong with you?"
That's insane.
It is what it is, man. What it is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they doing
niggas got extra
fireworks
time
right now down my street.
Yeah, niggas got extra time. They got work tomorrow and shit.
Yeah. Niggas are out though.
Yeah, definitely.
Quarantine's over, so
quarantine's
it
technically
is
over. Wow, yeah.
But that shit.
Did y'all see the cases for Texas? I was like, God damn.
It's like 50,000, right? Some shit like that.
They had like 4,000 overnight.
Woo! What the fuck they doing? Having slumber parties? What the fuck?
I don't know. They said that's the largest one so far. I have 4,200 and something overnight. Something crazy like that.
Hell no.
That's crazy.
Wouldn't find them cases if they just stopped testing. Like, what the
Man,
just
I just know
down.
I'm not.
Put the swab down, right?
I'm not linking with nobody who went to Mochella. They could suck my ass.
That shit was crazy, right?
That was crazy.
I was like,
Waving
y'all out
niggas.
your fucking mind, bro. Like, and then what blows me is that on Twitter you see, like, man, I'm not going outside. I'm not going to be around. I'm going to social distance. That's all I saw before recently.
Yeah.
But the whole, every hood in DC was at Mochella, bro.
Dog.
Like,
Yeah, they called
I was
Movid.
like,
Movid.
Good though.
yo,
Wow.
get out of the chat.
He's on the
Nigga
Seinfeld
said
shit.
Movid. Wow. Wow.
Get out of here.
Slim. I don't know how to
himself out.
dissect that.
Yeah. Sorry. But
Get the-
yeah, but I wasn't trying to go. I wasn't gonna go out there. Actually, I was tempted to. I actually almost was about to go out there only because Mike put in the chat. Was it Mike that put in the chat or Tyree? Tyree put in the chat. Tyree put in the chat that Ari Lennox was going.
Oh right, yeah.
Make an appearance, you know. And
Does anybody know if she was actually there or what?
She didn't post nothing.
I don't know.
I checked.
I mean, Ari be out here. I saw her at U Street twice, just randomly.
Just walking around.
Just walking around, yeah.
My boy plays piano for her.
I'm a stalker.
Oh, that's
Huh?
tight.
That's tight.
My boy Jason.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he played piano with her. He played piano on tour with her. He's still with her, but he plays piano with her in her band.
So you got the Ari plug?
I ain't say all that.
I need a feature.
Exactly.
I ain't seen Jason since she blew up.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Like
Oh,
he
I
he
see
was
it.
working at Nordstrom's and like you know what I'm saying. Then after he got the call, he was gone. He's like, all right, cool, man. You know,
Text
do
that
good
nigga.
out there. Do great.
Yeah, I know y'all saw the Dave Chappelle special, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir. That shit was
Good
amazing.
shit.
It was great. It was 8:46, named after the time length that the officer placed his knee on George Floyd's neck. Rest in peace to that man. But
Rest in peace.
Always.
yeah. But honestly, this special, it wasn't even really a special. It wasn't a comedy special. It was just him venting and like yelling, and he sprinkled some jokes in there, like about Azalea Banks and shit, and
That shit was hilarious. Oh my! I was crying.
he's
on
like,
that
Candace
shit.
Owens' pussy stank. And I don't know, but I'm going to find
I'll
out. I'll tell like Azalea Banks did. I'll tell. I was like, all right, man.
And then he ain't say shit else. He just let
Right.
us.
He let it
Let
just
us
sit.
ponder that, right? Yeah. Genius.
Then he went right
That's some
back to
genius shit.
police brutality. Yo, I was watching that shit, crying, laughing, and I wasn't crying, laughing. I was literally sad as fuck, happy as fuck. Like it was just weird. I never felt this way while watching a stand-up special. No matter if it was
same.
Bill Burr, Chris Rock, like none of these niggas. So I think Dave's in his own lane at this point.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That shit was appropriate. What he did.
Right. Yeah, but what y'all think about? I heard people were saying that like his Candace Owens like take was lazy. Like he didn't really. You know how Dave usually has like super intricate jokes that like really like make you think about shit. I feel like all his funny shit was just like pussy. Like you just saying.
I mean, he wasn't really going up there to be hilarious. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what the special was supposed to be before everything happened, because that was a whole Netflix is dead. What was it? What's this shit called? Netflix is a joke.
Yeah.
Like they were supposed to do that, right? Like a live showing beforehand. But when this whole George Floyd situation happened, of course it took a 180. So I was wondering what the original was gonna be like, and if he's just gonna save it for maybe next year or some shit. But I didn't expect him to be really intricate at all. Like, that's like a regular conversation with somebody, him just venting his frustrations and saying, shawty a bitch, shawty, you know what I'm saying? Like, Candace Owens is a terrible person, et cetera, et cetera.
Candace Owens, that bitch. And then he called that white girl that says shut up and dribble. He called her a cunt.
Laura Ingraham.
Yeah, Laura Ingraham.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
No punchline either. Just like, yo, she's a cunt.
I like it. I like that
just
authentic
flat
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy though. Nigga said he was born at 8:46, and I was like,
damn, nigga, you sound like you in a movie. The
right?
fuck?
Like
All these damn coincidences. I was like, what the fuck, nigga?
That's like numerology, right?
Yeah.
Like people that look into that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Liv, you seem like the type.
Oh,
What do you mean?
is that a
That was-
compliment or?
It's definitely not a compliment.
It's never a
It's
compliment.
definitely not a
Try to dress it up. I try to dress it up.
I knew
tried.
it wasn't
Like a
one.
child put a
I knew
bow
it
tie on
wasn't
that
one. No, I'm not.
Like you got crystals and shit. You got
What's
crystals
wrong
and chakras and chakra.
What's wrong with that?
You know what? I'm fine with that. I just don't fuck with the astrologists, man. No,
Yeah.
in fact, let me retract that. I don't fuck with uneducated astrologists. I had my boy. He do this shit all the time, bro. This shit. He randomly sent me 3 posts, right, talking about fucking cancers. I'm a Cancer. So this nigga, one of them was just like, a Cancer is brave. A Cancer is smart. A Cancer. I'm like, bro, don't send me this stupid ass shit no more, bro. He was like, bro, I just like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be so spot on. I'm like, bro, you are an
That's so
imbecile.
general.
Imbecile.
It's so general, bruh. Then we
He's
got to a
generic traits. You are brave,
Yes.
smart.
You are strong. Like what the?
I am brave. I am smart.
We had a whole nother convo, right? And he was like, yeah, this new joint I'm talking to, you know what I'm saying? She remind me of so and so, and they both Capricorns. So I was like, bro, this is why you're a hopeless romantic, bro. Because you don't even get to know these women, bro. You just met her. You talking about they similar based off some goofy shit. Fuck out of here, bro.
Right.
Yeah,
That
that's
happens
OC.
Some
all
regular
the
ass
time,
people
though.
shit. She takes gas at Shell too. What the?
Bro, yes,
Meant to
bro. We both like Chipotle. It's and I hate the one I hate the most, the fucking Gemini joints. I'd be like, y'all need to stop romanticizing all the shit y'all say about them, and y'all need to get them therapists, because that shit is not cute. That shit is not cute, bro.
It is.
Be like, my cousin is Gemini. One day she mad, the next day she happy. I don't know what the fuck going on.
She crazy.
Yeah, your cousin is bipolar. Okay,
Yeah.
she needs help.
Exactly.
Fuck out of here.
Has nothing to do with her star sign. You should probably get a doctor at this point.
Right. Yeah, but like when Dave was dropping all that number shit, at first I was like, oh damn, that's a crazy coincidence. Then he like dropped like 2 more examples. I was like, okay, something's going on in the universe.
Is he
right
into
now.
that? Is he into numerology?
I don't
think so. He's never mentioned
okay,
anything like that
okay.
before.
Yeah.
I don't
Not a
think so,
stand up
but-
anyway.
But I think the more you start to draw parallels and comparisons, you know what I'm saying, you kind of believe that there is a higher meaning to things. So,
Yeah.
you know, I wouldn't necessarily, like me personally, if I saw a bunch of number sequences at different points in times of my life and they were just coincidental, I'd be concerned too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, but a lot of people do that though. Like when they see the same numbers all the time. Like I just saw this girl was talking about she keeps seeing 222, and she's been documenting every time she sees 222. And then some people do like 888, whatever. But
Right.
they'll see it like every day, all the time, all day. I've seen that a lot.
Exactly.
That happens a lot to people actually.
What numbers do you see, A-Liv?
I don't see any numbers.
Oh.
That has never happened to me.
Every
That has
time
never happened to me.
every time I have smoke in my hand, I'll be like, it gotta be. This can't be a coincidence.
It can't be a coincidence. It's my destiny.
It's my that sounds too vicious. It's my destiny to have that joint in my hand. That's crazy.
Oh no!
You on that joint like
Hey,
that?
man.
Bruh.
Oh, my goodness.
Bruh.
Yo, Mike said you hold it like a baby. Happy Father's Day, yo.
Like the pump. Oh, go ahead, bro.
No
That's how it
hosting.
was. I got
Oh,
them.
my
I got
God.
the Ben's Chili Bowl half smokes from Costco.
From
So I got my motherfucking joints be loaded, mo. I be feeling. I really do feel like I'm holding a baby because there's so much weight on that motherfucker.
Got the
You know what I'm
bills.
saying?
Shit.
Oh man.
My wrist be hurting. That should be crazy.
You know, since we're talking about wild shit, hey Don, did you see Strange Thing About the Johnsons yet, man?
Hey, did you watch that?
Nah, I forgot to watch it.
That's a cult classic right there.
I keep forgetting to watch it.
That's a cult
That
classic.
shit gonna ruin my weekend. I'm scared.
Hey man, we about to just tell you what the movie's about, man. At this point, bro.
Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure he got an idea by now.
No, he has no idea.
Yeah. No, I have an idea.
Oh,
Have an
okay?
idea.
What do you think it's about?
Some Brokeback Mountain type shit with black niggas.
It's a little bit worse than that.
It's so
But how
much
can
worse
it be-
than.
my thing is, how can it be worse?
Word.
How
That's
can it
what
be-
I was just saying.
Hey, Azito, tell him.
Okay, let me drop this
Break
bomb.
it
yo.
down.
Okay,
Mike.
y'all ready?
How can it be worse?
Go
Oh,
ahead.
Don.
So let me make sure. Let me put it on
Tell-
speaker view so everybody's faces.
Tell him
shown.
about
All
the
right, bet.
intro. Tell him about the intro first.
The intro. All right, the movie starts out right
Oh.
Wow, as fuck.
wild as fuck. This little boy, he's in his room, right? He's a young youth. He looks around 11, 12, 13. Around that age, you start realizing, what you're attracted to. So you start experimenting as a young man, right? So he's like, he's looking at he's looking at something, right? And he's like jerking off and stuff, like a typical young kid would do. His dad bursts in the room and is like, yo, and then he hides it. He's oh, were you jerking off? And then like they had this whole father-son talk about what it's like being a grown man and all that shit, and how it's perfectly normal. And he's like, all right, stay safe, champ. And then the dad walks out the room. It is revealed that the boy was jerking off to a picture of his father.
Hey, man. Hey, man. What the fuck y'all trying to get me to watch, yo? Hey.
How can it get worse? How can it get worse?
So when you talk about Brokeback Mountain, these are Brokeback Mountain is about two men that aren't related. Fuck it.
They made a movie about this?
This is incest. Gay incest, nigga. That's what the movie's about.
It's even worse. It's gay black incest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Gay black incest.
Look, hold on. So I gotta say that with everything we just said off rip, that's the only reason I find it funny. Because it's so absurd. It's so really absurd.
And it gets crazier.
It's not even it's not in the realm of reality. Like it is that
I hope not. I hope not. That shit better not be happening.
Aylin was stunned. She was like, huh?
Yo.
I'm still kind of stuck. Like, what?
Okay. Hey.
What's going on?
Rashad, you got this next act, bro. You got
it's more.
Talk about
all right, so the next act.
Are we talking about the wedding? Are we talking about the wedding?
The wedding.
All right,
the wedding.
All right, bet. Time skip. The time skip happens, and
so the son about to get married, right? He about to get married and shit. It looked like it's a good time, but
wait, married to a man or a woman?
To a woman. That's what fucks it up. That's what's wild. So you know what I'm saying? He about to get married to a woman, and the father, he just, you know what I'm saying? You looking at him, and he just like don't look happy. Like his son is getting married, and he just kind of like something ain't right? So They all get together, they kind of talk, and they get together to take a picture, right? He's standing next to his dad, right? I think his wife is next to him, and then his dad is next to him on the side. So they taking a picture, and he grabs his dad's ass, and his dad makes the most defeated face, like I can't even replicate it. It was just like
the song was like,
it was just like, and. After that, bro, all you get is that, man. He playing footsies with his father at the dinner table.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The father get to trying to... It's wild, man. The bathtub scene, the wildest.
Don't go to the bathtub. Not yet. So, before the bathtub, Mike gonna talk about that part. So... So
remember, I want to break it down.
Remember when during the wedding? Remember the son and the dad went to like the backyard or some shit?
Oh, I forgot about
Yo.
that.
What now?
Exactly. Like
what now?
What else?
He already grabbed his dad's cheeks. What type of Father's Day they have?
Bro, I really do be forgetting shit in this movie, bro. Wow.
What kind of Father's Day they have?
Yeah, I think he starts giving his dad head. I think.
No, ain't no. I think that nigga head dropped fast as shit.
Yeah.
And the mother sees it through this like peephole.
But she just doesn't say anything. She doesn't say anything.
She don't say nothing though.
She's peeped it for years, but she literally just like pretends it doesn't exist or some shit. Like, I don't know.
Midwest America
I don't
nonsense.
understand what's going on. I don't understand what's going on.
Then there's a bathtub scene where the son rapes the dad, and then there's a fight scene between the mom and the son, and then it's crazy, man.
How did y'all find this movie?
It was on the timeline.
It's been out.
I'm surprised y'all haven't seen it. Yeah, like it's been circulating for years.
No.
Probably see some memes or some shit.
The meme that Rashad posts of the dude walking in the bathroom and then the dude screaming in the tub, that's from that movie.
Yeah.
That joint's so wild. The fact it's a GIF on Twitter is even wilder to me.
Yeah.
That's even wilder.
I would have never guessed
when the son literally breaks the door down and the father just like
and it zooms in on his face. Yeah.
It's just, bro. It's like
shit is silly.
That's crazy.
The director is so intent, like he's so purposeful, bro. Because it just make it worse because the father dead ass was just in the. He literally, this the only time you see this man at peace. He in the bathtub with the suds and shit. He got
no for real.
Music.
He got his headphones, yeah. And then the son comes and he's like, Dad,
I don't like locked doors.
You know how I feel about locked doors.
And then the door's just shaking.
Why does he talk like that?
And then hold on. And then the father, he just slowly take his headphones off. He like
Michael Jordan shit.
And then he just busts through that joint. And bro, the son is, bro. It's like I can't take him serious.
Why is that nigga so
bro.
aggressive?
Yeah, like
He's so aggressive with his own dad, young. What the fuck?
But I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I personally, after watching it a couple times.
A couple times, you wild, bro.
Bruh.
Yo, you love that movie, bro.
Look, anyway, after watching it a couple times, I realized that a lot of the absurdity to me comes from the fact that the father allowed that shit to happen for so long. Like that shit is weird to me. And even the son hints to it at one part. He's like, "Nigga, you was with the shit." You know what I'm saying? Like it started prom night. You know what I'm saying? And you was with that shit then. Now you're not with the shit. So my whole thing is, I feel like the dad
grabbed his ass and it took the
the father becomes a victim in my head. I'm like, he starts to be like, nah, bro, this shit been going on too long. I'm not fucking with it. But I don't feel like that's how it started.
You know what's crazy?
Oh my
this
God.
whole time I looked at the dad as a victim, but the fact that you just enlightened me on the fact that he let her rock on prom.
Bro, his son was a minor, bro.
He's a sick. This whole family needs to burn in hell.
The nigga who made this is sick, bro. That's the same nigga who made Hereditary.
Who would write this shit?
He made Hereditary and he made that other joint, Midsummer or whatever the fuck that shit called.
Oh God, that sick movie.
It made so much sense to me. I'm like, you gotta be a sick ass motherfucker to make all three of those movies.
Yeah, we gotta check that guy's background.
Yeah,
we gotta
he's
check
sick.
on his family, check on his history, his mental health.
We gon' don't check too much. He gonna come after you. He probably got 3 identities by now.
What word? But yeah, man.
Sick.
Yeah, man. I really wish you saw the movie, Don. This shit would have been hilarious.
That ass cheek grabbing scene would have had me dead, bro. That's funny
Bro,
as fuck.
that is crazy.
That's funny
It's
as
his
fuck,
face.
yo.
It's his face that makes it absurd, bro. It's his face, bro. Like I can't even I can't imitate that face he made, bro. The father just really was like he was looking down at the ground but looking straight ahead with the low eyes, bro.
With
Like
the low eyes, bro.
Like, this nigga grabbing my ass. He just got married, bro. This shit not gonna end ever.
Oh, my
I'm married. He married. He's still trying to fuck me. This shit crazy.
Never mind the fact that they're fucking related.
Related, their father and son. What is happening?
What's going on here,
Oh,
man?
no.
Man, that shit.
Absolutely not.
That's twisted. That's twisted as fuck.
Man,
That's
man. And I
real.
thought X videos was sick. Every time you go on there and it's like stepsister sneaks into half brother's bedroom, man.
Bro, that shit be throwing me off, bro. I be like, y'all niggas criminally horny, bro.
Right.
Damn. Bro,
Let's
the
get past those.
stepsister changes her mind. And I be like, yo, y'all wild, bro.
We're not chill. We're not
Why
actually
do y'all need these
related.
scenarios? Why do they need these scenarios though? What the
Because
fuck?
Bro, 'cause people- yeah.
situations, people
They get a
love-
rush out of it.
Yeah, they get a rush out of taboo situations, basically. Like it's kind of like people that like fuck in public because they the excitement of fearing that they might get caught. Like
I get it.
Yeah, vacations on the balcony, shit. It's like a
Yeah.
rush. So it's like the
Yeah.
fact that like I guess if you're like you have a stepsister and y'all not related and like your parents just got married and she's fine as fuck and then y'all fuck.
Hey,
it's like,
y'all be fucking in public?
Have we or do we
I
on
mean,
purpose?
like
Like,
outside?
like, do you?
Not like-
I don't think I ever.
I have.
Nah, in a
Once.
car, but not
Once.
outside.
Yeah,
Once.
I have too, but yeah.
Once.
People who are like
in a crazy place.
super
too.
pressed
It's
to have sex in public be
Mecca,
throwing me
what?
off, man. What?
I said in a crazy place too.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything magical.
When I
about
found
it.
out your ass can be on the on that list of pedophiles, whatever the fuck they call it, I
For
was
being
like,
out,
yeah.
yeah.
For being
that's
out,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
was-
crazy.
When I found that out, it blew me because Joint still was trying to be like, yeah, let's fuck here. Ooh, let's fuck there. I'm like, girl,
Ooh.
I'm not about
Yeah.
to be on no list for you. Get the
Exactly.
fuck out of here.
Yeah, for
When
real.
you say public, do you mean in a literally in a public space or like
anywhere that's
like
that's,
You mean
that's
just
not,
outside, right?
I'm talking about
Yeah. Anywhere.
outside, on the train, on a rooftop.
Yeah. If you get caught in a car, you can still get the same charge.
Yeah, you could.
Exactly.
You could. It depends on the,
That's
it
why.
depends on the cop that you get though.
I got caught in the car a couple times. Yo, I was sick, but they were like
They
were
just like
cool,
they'd be
though.
like, get out of here type shit, right?
Yeah.
And they
Yeah,
always
they
be,
be
always be
chill.
laughing too. I'm like, hey, don't laugh at me, man. This is my situation. Bro. This is my life right now, man. Relax. Relax.
Yo, I got a white cop that was like, he was like disappointed in me. Like he's like, what are you doing, man? Fucking at the airport, man. What's going on?
Why do you become your counselor?
Facts, bro. I was like, I don't know, man. My
You
bad.
should have said
man.
Shorty was going on the airplane like fucking the All Falls Down video, man. You had to get one in.
Man, I can't play games with no white cop, bro. He gonna shoot me for less.
Yeah. Hey, man.
That's
really
why
happening.
I was like, you want to play counselor? Go ahead, sir.
Yeah,
Just let me
tell
be
you
on
what's
my
going
way.
on.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have a white guy try to be like play the counselor role than like push me against the pavement and shit. So you know.
Yeah,
You like that shit, huh? You like rough shit, huh?
No.
Like, nah, bro.
No, she does. The fuck? Trying to do that for her. The
Yo,
fuck?
Don, shut up.
Now you gotta explain.
You got the wrong person, man. Oh man,
That's funny as
man.
shit.
That's wild.
That's crazy though.
Oh,
They can
gosh.
get put on the list. That's ridiculous.
No, that's absurd, bro.
That's crazy.
I
That's
looked
a crazy list to be put on. To be
No, for real. I looked up the list like 2 years ago out of curiosity because it's up. It's for anybody to see.
Yeah.
And I looked at this list and I'm like, it just hit me. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas are on the worst kind of list
Ever.
you could be
Ever.
on, bro.
In
And
history.
I got y'all whole name and like information. This
Yeah.
is sick. Like
Like
this
if I was a
is-
maniac, I could beat the shit out y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Facts,
people get,
yes.
you know what I'm
Every
saying?
single one of them,
People that get put on those
literally.
lists
Yes,
get targeted sometimes. It is
that
what
shit
it is.
so
you know?
crazy.
And you ever
And
hear
I'm
those,
looking at it.
you ever hear those rare stories when it's like it was like a dude that like was 19 and he had a girlfriend that was 17, but the parents of the girl hated the nigga so much, so they're like,
They
you're
press
legal-
charges and shit.
Yeah, they press charges. Like legally, this is pedophilic
I've heard of that
behavior.
before. I've heard
so
of that
now,
before.
now the 19-year-old dude is on the list, and people are looking at him crazy when it was like,
Yeah.
my girlfriend was only 2 years younger than me, and her parent, you got to do
I had
all
a-
that spiel.
I had a conversation about that shit, and I was like, it's a slippery slope, and it's weird.
Mhm.
Like I was like, you know how like you might be in high school, but you dealing with somebody a year or two younger. Then you out of high school, and you might still be with that person. That shit, it's a very
I was in
very
that
weird
situation.
gray area.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would my girlfriend at the time was 1 year younger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I was
same
like,
Mhm.
we
Yeah.
ain't see it as anything for real, but it could be something. You feel me? So
Yeah,
that shit.
I felt weird going to her prom. It was like I had my prom, right? And then the next following year, I'm going to her prom and I'm 18 and shit, and everybody's talking about, yeah, I can't wait to graduate high school, man. Talking about senior year shit. And I'm just like,
And you're a year out and shit.
I'm a year out, man. You know when you're a year out,
Yeah.
you feel like you're an old head, but you're not really an old head for real.
Nah, for real. Yeah.
You guys are still entertained by these childish antics.
What is that, a locker?
Like, you niggas haven't graduated.
Where are we?
Freaking yikes.
8:46, right?
Oh, yeah, what time is it, man? All right, man, 45 minutes. All right, bro. Hey, y'all ready to get into the shits, bro?
Let's do it, man.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen, man.
Let's talk about it, bro. Noname did a tweet, basically a subtweet of sorts, and she was basically, I don't got the tweet in front of me, so I'm about to just freestyle off the dome for real. But she basically
Copy.
said, "Yo, how come these niggas that basically their whole career is based off of black plight, they can't even put a tweet up, you know? And that's a bit weird." And like, there's only a couple niggas that fall into that category for real. I mean, you could say Kendrick, you could say J. Cole. Maybe if you remember him, you can say Wale because he gets left out a lot. But
If you can remember,
You could say
niggas
Big
forget-
Crit,
yeah,
but it's only niggas that. But it's on. But I do see what you're saying. It's only a few niggas that
come to mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Small selective group.
Yeah. So I think when did she? Basically, she tweeted and deleted it. I
Mhm.
think. Yeah, and it was
Like a
couple-
week before, maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's an old tweet, but it's 2 weeks
Yeah.
old. So,
Yeah.
J. Cole responds, well, we think whatever. He responded.
He was transparent, ambiguous. We know who he's talking
no
about.
one knows. He doesn't say a
Transparently
name.
ambiguous.
He doesn't
Yeah.
say a name.
I don't
but
like
he drops
that.
a song. Well, you don't like it? All right, we gonna get in it. But he dropped a song called "Snow on the Bluff," basically in response to this. Like, you know, he mentions how he's fucking. He's not smart. He don't be reading and shit.
Nigga said he's stupid.
Yeah, he said he was an idiot, but you know, he said like, you know, you're smarter than me, but you know, there's something about the Queen's tone that's bothering me, and like instead of you feeling like you're instead of being an elitist and condescending and trying to act like you're holier and thou, teach us because we on the same side, blah blah blah. Then at the end, he kind of throws out like people think it's a cop out, you know. I don't think so. But at the very end, he's like, he says, "Yo, I'm insecure, and maybe I'm wrong." He throws that out. You know when you say some bullshit.
I don't like that. Yeah,
but then
you I could be wrong though. Don't listen to me, right?
Yeah,
I know.
Fuck
that, nigga.
Disclaimer.
Say it with your chest.
Yeah, he dropped that, and the internet killed him.
Anyway, nigga, fuck it then. You should have just said it with your chest. The hell?
But was she saying that? What was she saying about him? I didn't see the tweet.
She didn't say anything specific about him, but she was just saying like niggas that have used black plight thoroughly in their music or have not said anything about what's going on right now. And he was
okay.
Yeah, that's what she was saying.
Yeah, she was saying, and then she was also saying like compared to like, you know, people that are like poor or less well off, you know what I'm saying, being at the front lines.
Yeah.
But so, it wasn't so
he was out there.
I was about to say, wasn't
and Kendrick
he, like,
was out there
protesting and stuff? He just wasn't talking
That's what
about
I'm saying. So I'm like, what the fuck? His guilty ass.
He won. By the way, if he never said anything, he would have just won everything. It made her look stupid because he could have been just like, "Yo, I don't have to tweet because I'm really in these streets." The end. But then
literally,
action.
That's what Kendrick did,
nigga.
That's what Kendrick did.
Let me tell you how I feel about this shit. So I'm a person who believes that everything is said and done for a reason, even when it's small. Things have nuances. My thing with J. Cole is, and it's okay, we all do it, you know. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. He's in the spotlight. It was very egocentric to me for him to assume that she was talking about him.
You gotta say that again, big dog.
My bad. It was very egocentric of him to assume that she was talking about him when it's other niggas who are in that realm, in that spectrum. 2, it was bad timing. I'm not even gonna bring up why. Well, I guess you know it was bad timing as far as
bring up why. So it'll be a way we can sprinkle sad shit in the episode.
So the young lady Toyin, she was killed. She was murdered. During a lot of the protesting and stuff, and it was really fucked up because, you know, you see this young lady at the front of the line just pouring her heart out, fighting for what she believes in, fighting for us black men. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and she passed. She's killed. You know what I'm saying? And it's so fucked up. I can't even like
by a black man, right?
But by a black man that she thought she could trust initially. You know, that was a man of God. And it's so fucked up. So for J. Cole to not read the room is so insensitive. And last, this is Azito. No, this is my problem with J. Cole is I don't like a person who tries to shove all this genuine and humble energy in my fucking face. I don't like that shit. He's done it before. Wale his mans. He was subbing Wale in a song, but you know what I'm saying? That was weird. Then he was talking about Kanye. Granted, I wasn't even fucking with Kanye, but I'm like,
that verse was tight.
It was tight. It was tight. Hip hop, when we separate conversation, it was tight.
Yeah.
But it's just like, you know, and it's really his fans. Like they just push these narratives, which he spoke on too. Spoke on. They push these narratives his way, and I feel like up until now, he did try to kind of like, you know, live up to those narratives. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's biting him in his ass.
He didn't deny him. He didn't like shy away from it.
Yeah.
At the same time, I don't think I mean, J. Cole. Whenever I see J. Cole, he literally looks like he's chilling. Like he's just nigga come out with a random fucking hockey jersey and some sweats on and his hair looking crazy and just look like he's cooling for real. So I like to say that he has a sort of agenda to kind of like, oh, I'm Mr. Wokety woke man. And I'm like, I don't know if he does that, I think that people just project it on him. But he doesn't shy away from it. He's literally just like, okay.
Yeah.
He just speaks his mind. I don't see him as the one to be arrogant about what he thinks about what's going on. He just speaks his mind in his music, and people take it for what it is. But I respect him saying in this song, I really don't know that much, so you take it for what it is, and I'm gonna say what I want. Well, he said I'm gonna say what I want and be wrong, but at the end of the day, it's like.
Yeah, I'm glad he doubled down on Twitter.
Yo, I'm so glad he doubled down. When he said good morning, I stand by everything I said. I was like, good, because
simple.
I hate when the celebrities
as
be
he
like,
should,
when the celebrities be like, yo, they killing me on Twitter. Time to turn pussy and come up with a
give you the fake apologies and stuff.
Yeah, the fake apologies.
It's ugly.
Like, nah, yo.
That's ugly. Yeah, he understands more.
And he wasn't even his double down wasn't even him saying I'm right. He literally said,
it wasn't disrespectful.
Yeah, he said, I stand by everything I said because it was honest, and I don't even know if I'm right or not, but I do know I'm honest. And then there was a whole thread of everything. Then he even shouted out Noname and shit like that. It might have been passive aggressive a little bit, but I don't know, man. I don't know what's hard for real. Man,
is he? I mean, is that wrong though?
To be
that it was passive aggressive?
Yeah.
I do. I think
towards Noname. Yeah.
No, towards the timeline, not towards Noname.
Oh, towards the timeline.
I meant like. Yeah,
oh, yeah, fuck the
towards
timeline.
the reaction.
Fuck
that doesn't matter.
Fuck the timeline, but what he said on the timeline was also, whether it was his main point to do so, it was also directed to Noname. He tagged her. He tagged her in that thread. Like if he really wanted to double down, he wouldn't have mentioned her. But he did. That's what I mean by people do things for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, so in my head, I'm like, the thing is, of course, Twitter boosted the shit out of everything. That's why I thought it was funny.
Everything.
That's why I had to figure it out. I was like, did Noname tag him specifically? Because why is everybody going?
You told a black man to watch your tone.
Oh my god!
How dare you, you misogynistic creep! I was like,
my god!
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. They started
crazy.
They started calling J. Cole misogynistic bastard. I was like, huh?
No, somebody threw in.
Crooked Smile? What?
Somebody said that nigga, they brought up his white mother, bruh, and I said, yo, y'all.
What they say?
Y'all just need to relax.
Do we follow this person?
I don't remember. I just know.
Hey, I know who said it. I muted them too after that.
I was like, yo.
Wait, what did they say though about his white mother?
They just brought it up to discredit him.
Yeah, they was like, pretty much what you expect. He has a white mom.
Oh, so they're on their Umar shit. I got it.
It's real.
Yeah.
Good.
Bro, that's what I was getting. I was dying.
Good.
Sick.
But you know what's crazy though? Like, you know what's funny, and I was trying to get this out earlier, is that if you're a fan of J. Cole, you know that he's not a woke ass nigga. Like, he's not speaking prophetically. He doesn't.
Facts, yeah.
He's not on his
That's the
shit
thing. It's two different fans of J. Cole, bro. It's two different fans.
Hey, Rashad's right.
It's two different fans.
There really are.
Because it is some radical ass J. Cole fans out there.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
They treat him like Umar, yeah.
Listen, I'm telling you, I have never seen a fan base fight for their nigga like this since Kanye West. J. Cole fans was not having it. I'm telling you, bro, and it's crazy.
Nigga exposed himself. He's like, oh yeah. I saw that shit.
I'm talking about they was going thick piece to thick piece. I was like, oh my god. I'm not gonna lie.
There was a couple over it. There was a couple of them joints that I put the heart. I was like, kind of like.
Oh, I saw Zito like this. Zito retweeted this.
But I was also. I was trying to be impartial, but it's kind of hard when you fuck with a certain rapper. But
one thing you got to understand is that not everybody, you know what I'm saying, not everybody has the same plan of action when it comes to social activism. Like, you know what I'm saying, for Noname is getting on Twitter and speaking her mind. Mm-hmm. For someone like J. Cole or Kendrick, them niggas not gonna be on social networking. They about to be in the streets, which they have been doing.
You made a good point,
and that's what irritated me low key, because it's like, how can you knock somebody on how they supposed to be active? They being active, period. Like, Kanye West ain't say nothing at all. He didn't hop on Twitter. He didn't no public nothing. But the nigga just donated money to endless people in Chicago and all the families. Breonna Taylor, you know what I'm saying, Arbor Armory. I'm smacked.
Ahmaud Arbery.
There you go.
Hey man, I'm about to join you, man. You off the 82, bro? Hold on, man. Oh, wait, are we done with the serious shit? I'm gonna wait till the serious shit's
Mecca,
over.
No, do a Mecca now.
Everybody relax.
No,
Go ahead, do it.
I got
Everybody
relax.
I already took mine. Earlier.
Yo,
how much I got left?
Oh shit, everybody's damn. Yo, Rashad, you got to pop the Maca root.
Yeah.
I'm
not gonna have the same effect.
I'm gonna have to pop 20 of them joints to get high.
Oh no.
Y'all notice? Look at my eyes. My eyes been like this the whole episode, bro.
Oh man.
All right, but no, I wanted to. You make a very good point, Mike. You make a very good point. But I will say this. That's why I thought this shit was funnier, because Kendrick ain't saying shit. It's literally if the shoe fits and J. Cole put his fucking foot in that shoe.
Up in it. Yeah.
Like Kendrick, like I'm over here, I swear to God, something that I don't know why, but that morning all I could keep thinking about randomly was, yo, I know this nigga Kendrick looking at all this shit like, I'm glad I shut the fuck up. Yeah. I'm glad I dropped To Pimp a Butterfly and just let the people talk, cause
let that speak for itself, right?
Because it's just no need, you know what I'm saying? It's no need. Like
I saw somebody like on the comment of what Noname said, or I guess it was like deleted tweet, whatever. Somebody retweeted it and put the pictures of J. Cole as he was walking, like protesting. So I was like, why didn't he just not say anything? Like, you're doing, I don't understand why you had to even say anything to her.
Yeah,
people have pictures of you protesting and stuff like that. So why did you even feel the need to?
Okay, what if he argued for the people that want to help, but they don't know enough? So that's
like the people
he
that
was.
are like the people that
that's
that,
I feel like
saying,
it was
like silence doesn't count or whatever, like that kind of
No.
thing.
I'm saying like the people that are interested in like actually being active, but they don't know where to start, so they would like to learn and they don't want to be condescendingly talked to. And I feel like that's who he was arguing for.
That's a valid point.
He should have hit her ass up. He should have made a song about it, because you know when niggas make songs, they profit from it. Which is why, even though I fuck with Lil Baby's little video and it's cool, I'm not endorsing that shit, because he's going to benefit heavily from that shit in ways that have nothing to do with the movement. You see what I'm saying?
But what if he donates those proceeds to, like, you know, George Floyd's
then that'd be some goat shit. But unless
I would hope so. I would hope so.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would hope that he does.
Lil Baby's junk was.
Was it surface level?
It was surface level
as fuck.
It was surface level
as fuck. It was. It really was.
I'm sorry,
Nobody's
man.
gonna say it.
Nobody's
gonna say it though.
Break down and start doing triplets. Like
I'm not expecting anything. I'm not expecting anything.
Nigga act like Lil Baby, be like, all right, let me switch the flow up and start rapping like Lupe.
Bro, facts. His name is Lil Baby.
Nah.
That was way more. That's way more than I expected.
No, but I'm actually about to compliment him. I think because it was so surface
great.
level, that's why a lot of people like fucked with it, because everybody was talking about this. Even niggas that just listening to just strictly trap. He put it in a way that was palatable. Yeah, I was trying to make sure
palatable.
I said it right. Palatable, because when I'm drinking,
that's one of them sexy words.
Slurring. Yeah. But yeah, he made sure it was palatable for people to enjoy.
I hear what you're saying.
We hear what you're
saying. Yeah.
Palatable. I like that. I like that word.
Palatable. Yeah. Hey, you gotta keep saying it.
Oh, no.
That's what I do. I be overusing my new words like shit.
Right, like shit. The day I learned what juxtaposition means.
Oh,
the facts. Hey, yo.
I was like, when I dropped this on the pod.
No.
Going back to Lil Baby real quick. That's when we say surface levels, because we listen to like
conscious shit all the time. Not to brag,
lyrical
niggas.
Like,
you just do. You just
real
do.
lyrical.
You know,
niggas,
I do. You know, most of us do.
Yes.
So when we hear Lil Baby doing this, like it's dope that an artist of that magnitude and in that lane does it. But it's like, you know, we've heard deeper.
I don't want to say surface,
but it's important.
I feel like that's rude. Man. I won't say surface. It's like it's one surface below the surface, basically.
That sounds like surface.
It's surface. That sounds worse.
It sounds like you're saying.
No, this is the
level.
surface. There's one
level.
He's one level below that. He's one below.
So he's below surface level? Yikes.
That's how you know niggas is drunk and they don't know. Okay, deep, surface level and deep. Deep is good. Surface level means you're surface level. If he's below surface level, he's getting closer to being deep. Does that make sense to you now?
I guess.
Okay.
Okay, so what? So why is niggas laughing? Like,
But below surface level
I thought
sounds
surface
funny.
level.
And then you go higher than surface level, right? Okay.
I thought that would be woke if you go higher and then lower. I don't know. I'm
If you're above surface level, then you're not deep, Mike. What the hell are you talking about? Niggas don't know words. Y'all don't know words. It's all good. Niggas just know phrases. They don't know words. I'm over here breaking it down. They laughing at me. It's all good. I said, Lil Baby's actually deeper. They're like, no, let's. All right, man. All right,
Listen, shout out to Lil Baby. All
Lil
right.
Baby did his thing, man.
Right.
That's all
So
that's all
round it all
it takes.
up.
Great,
Just shout
great
out to
song.
him.
I'm
Good.
gonna
Good
drink
job.
my water, yo. I'm gonna drink my water. I'm getting hot.
I see what you did there.
What are you drinking over there, Taylor?
Oh man.
First of all,
Henny?
y'all gonna stop putting Taylor
Juice?
Port on me.
Because I know you love that Taylor, so I'm just
I haven't
You
drunk
like-
Taylor Port in months. Relax.
All right, what you drinking today? Wine?
I'm drinking regular wine.
Ooh, fancy boys. Okay.
Yeah, ever since niggas shamed me, so I don't drink Taylor Port anymore.
Not shamed you. I saw somebody on the timeline compare Taylor Port to Ford Locos and MD 2020.
That's just fucked
Fuck
up.
them.
That's wild.
I was cracking
Nah.
up.
That's just
Yo.
wild. That's just wild.
Niggas
They-
ain't built.
Real quick,
that
we've
was
had this
bitten.
conversations off the pod. I'm gonna put it on the pod. Everyone that is shitting on Taylor Port, I remember them tweets when Taylor Port first got popping. And all y'all niggas was like, it's great, Penny,
yeah.
it's lit. Every time I drink this shit, only one cup in and I'm fucked up is lit. And then everybody else was hip, so then it became uncool. So now that's when people started slandering Taylor Port.
Bruh,
So
first of
I don't
all,
like that shit.
when it come to that shit, bruh, I tell niggas the first thing I say, I'm an alcoholic. Like,
Like, off rip, bro.
so I'm not drinking none of this shit to be cute. That shit is poison, and the shit don't taste good. So you can
And
lick
I need it.
my whole ass crack because second of all, y'all niggas is not about to shame me for drinking shit when it's no real difference. All right, like nigga, bruh, I literally with my eyes seen niggas jump off the Henny train. Everybody was on the Henny train, and the Duce came. Now, granted, Duce my shit. Duce my shit. When I want, you know what I'm saying? I get the Duce. But
You
I was
almost
just
sound
like-
like Cosby a little bit. You know what I want, bro?
oh, go ahead. Yo, chill, bro. We don't speak of him.
Oh, we don't speak of him? Don't
We don't
invoke
speak
his
of him.
name? Don't invoke his name? Okay, my
Voldemort.
bad.
And
Man.
that nigga like Candy, man. He might pop up in here with some pudding. I ain't trying.
Are we done with J. Cole? Or no name?
It ain't nothing else to
shit.
say about this
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, no
Yeah.
name, but no name
Did
did
y'all
a
like the song?
response.
Did y'all like the song?
Oh, the
No, it
snow.
was a waste.
Which song, Don?
Snow on the Bluff.
Snow on the
Oh,
Bluff
no,
was a good song.
Objectively, it's a good song. I fuck
It's a
with
good,
it.
Yeah, it's nice.
good beat. J.
Good
Cole
song.
was flowing on that shit.
I don't hear
He's-
J. Cole like that a lot of the times nowadays, so I appreciated it.
Yeah.
True.
Let's talk about No Name's response real quick. Song 33.
What happened?
Yeah. Wasted
basically-
the beat, man.
Yeah, a little bit, but basically, she said all the good things she was
A
supposed
little
to
bit.
say. She talked about can I big her up before you bash black women, please? Damn. But anyway, yo, basically the song she's saying, she's talking about how niggas is dying, black women are dying, a bunch of crazy shit is happening, and this is what J. Cole decides to speak about. Basically.
Yeah.
So, like, in terms of, like, the content of what she's rapping about, she's saying all the right shit. She's bodying J. Cole in that aspect. But as a song, it's fucking trash to me.
I listened to it and I already had an opinion on it before I listened to it. My opinion on it before listening to it, I personally felt like it was unnecessary because J. Cole shit was incredibly unnecessary, and I felt like everybody spoke volumes in letting him know why. I felt like her making a response, it just was like I was like, it's cool. I mean, if you could do whatever you want, but in the same token, I don't know, it just didn't feel like it was needed. Then I eventually buckled down and listened to it, and like you said, objectively it was ass. And it's just another song where even though she is smart, she made sure that she actually spoke on some shit.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like it was brought into that whole artist spectrum in that realm where it feels like, you know, shit is like done like calculatively. I don't know. I didn't care for it, but I didn't care for J. Cole's either. I don't give a fuck about either song. I feel like the whole thing is silly. I feel like it is good that we did have a dialogue about, you know, how when it comes to black women, we don't need to be passive aggressive, or we don't need to be like, yeah, we support black women. But I really enjoyed that. Mm-hmm. But it's just like all the back and forth banter. It just that's not for anybody.
It was annoying. I had to like mute some people. Like I just got tired of seeing it. And even Noname said it. Like she tweeted out, I think this morning, talking about I shouldn't have dropped that song.
I'm glad she said that.
Yeah, she
take it back.
That's some real shit. That's some real shit.
She said low key it came from a place of ego.
It had to. Of course. And you know what? See, that's what I'm talking about. Because you see how she just did that, but
admitted she was wrong.
J. Cole slander. Here we go.
You damn right. J. Cole ain't fucking do that. She literally said it came from a place of ego. But see, a nigga like me, I gotta say it for J. Cole, and I'ma still look like a hater. But it's the truth. It's the truth. That nigga didn't have to do all that, bro. He thought he was J. Cole, the mixed messiah, the young Ruby Bridges. He thought he thought he was the one, so he dropped that shit, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man. Niggas need to sit down, bro.
Damn, man. I love you, J. Cole. Pause.
You ever heard the saying?
Go ahead, Mike.
What?
I don't know what just happened, but
I didn't hear what Mike said.
I know. I was waiting for him to repeat it, but I think he's not. Look, you ever heard the saying of like, if you argue with an idiot, then there's two idiots?
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about this whole situation. It's like,
Are you calling Noname an idiot?
Yeah,
or J. Cole?
Not per se. Listen, hear me out.
No.
I'm using that as the basis of my explanation. All right, y'all. Yeah. Look, get out of here.
I think I'm like Zen Mike is a misogynist.
What I'm saying.
Yikes.
Yeah,
I don't think we got enough time tonight.
I can't do this.
What I'm saying is, Noname dropped what she dropped, right? Shit. All right, cool. J. Cole responded to it. He didn't have to. He kind of made himself look dumb. You know what I'm saying? After doing all that, then Noname dropped her shit, which kind of feeds into J. Cole dropping his shit. And it's just like ridiculous. At the end of the day, like when I woke up to text messages from my group chat of niggas talking about the whole shit. Cause J. Cole dropped Snow on the Bluff that like the night before, and then the next day everybody was talking about this shit. So I'm like, bro, I woke up to the text message. I'm like, bro, this shit ain't even worth talking about. Then I got on Twitter and I was like, all right, the joke's kind of funny. But then like after you draw back from it, no bullshit, bro. I'm like, after you draw back from it though, it's like at the end of the day, it's like, there are more important things to be talked about, and I feel like people get distracted easily. You know what I'm saying? And they take that and start giving that energy when you could be giving other stuff energy. That's just how I felt. So I'm like, this whole back and forth shouldn't even have been as big as it's been. Right. The only reason why I'm excited for it is because J. Cole dropped some new music, and that's about it for me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what
Noname cool. Yeah, like Noname cool. I'm not a big fan of hers. Like, I think there's more talented female rappers that I could like invest in. You know what I'm saying? Put my time towards. Noname is not one of them people that I really like. I'm looking for her shit. Like if I hear her on somebody else's song, cool. I'm not changing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a hater. I'll fuck with her, but like I'm not explicitly going for her shit. So the fact that this was a better thing for J. Cole than it was for Noname, to me, in my opinion, that's how I took it. I'm like, yo, J. Cole dropped some heat. Noname is just trying to prove herself because she's still at a certain level. Like even Anderson .Paak has surpassed just being an artist. Now he's like a pop artist. You know what I'm saying? He's doing movie soundtracks and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like
you're looking at this musically.
Yeah, I mean, I am because like at the end of the day, that's all I can do. I don't because I don't look at it. I don't look at it as a point of like activism. If that's the case, both the niggas are in the wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, so and like, that's the whole kill, Mike. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah,
two things can be true. Y'all want to talk about trolls?
In what capacity? Oh, the song.
Yeah. At what?
She's a goofy ass. Okay.
Just for a little bit. And not really about 6ix9ine. I just want to say one thing. How come like niggas was killing Akon for doing a song with 6ix9ine and shit, and then Nicki does a song with 6ix9ine, everybody goes mute.
Cause she's silly.
And I'm talking about the industry and shit. Like all the industry niggas became silent. They're so pussy.
Yeah, she's married to a pedophile, man. What do you expect?
Yeah.
This is behavioral of her. It's behavioral.
No, we're not talking about her action to do it. We're talking about the reaction from everybody else.
I'm saying
everybody else is acting like it was chill.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I understand it, bro. Like And like, I know this is a weird time. Like the timing is also weird. So if I get J. Cole, I get J. Cole. But it's the facts, bro. Every so often, mainly celebs, and that's why I get so upset about it. I've seen every blue moon. I've seen black women like weaponize what's going on and try to use it to like manipulate their situation. It's nothing.
Further their own agenda.
Yes, and Nicki Minaj has done that shit. And after when she did that shit, I said I can't fuck with you because you sitting up here trying to perpetuate this bullshit when you literally are endorsing pedophiles, rapists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck out my face. So, but I understand because the thing is, soon as some shit go down, if she hit that black woman card on you, you fuck.
Yeah.
You fuck. They gonna get in your ass. They gonna drill you, and that's just the nature of what's gonna happen. So of course they not gonna say nothing. We can get on Akon ass, and it's just like what the fuck is you doing, nigga?
Funny,
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Why can't it ever just be a critique on like a artist on artist, person to person? Why does it always have to be a man and woman thing? Cause stop bullying her. You're misogynistic. Why are you tearing down a black woman? She's a goofy.
I'm not gonna be fake deep, but that's all a part of the universal agenda to not let groups of people hold themselves accountable. That's all that is.
Yeah,
I like that.
People are gonna use the agenda to back themselves.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's all that needs to be said for real.
Yeah.
It's not really.
Who got worse fans, Nicki Minaj or Beyonce?
Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, hands down.
Because the Barbs are actually retarded. I mean, they're
yes.
actually slow. Sorry.
Yeah.
They're not smart.
Bro, that was me 2 times on the pod. I feel it, bro.
Yeah, my bad, bro. I couldn't find the word.
Look, no, it's just us. It's just us breaking down years of conditioning. That's all that is, bro.
Yo, I be trying to tell niggas, I'm trying to unlearn this shit. Give me some. Give me a buffer period.
Remember we was talking about that on the way to the Patapsco joint.
Oh yeah,
our generation. Yeah.
We were like me and Dom basically was breaking down how like millennials and Gen Z seem to be like we're the future, right? Mm-hmm. But it's like there's the difference between millennials and Gen Z is like Gen Z, they grew up in this woke shit, so like they have a low tolerance for any type of slander, bigotry, even jokes. They ain't trying to hear the jokes at all.
We was around with Tyler the Creator, bro.
Like, when millennials, it's like a half and half. We grew up. We were raised on the bullshit, right? But then as we got older, we learned, okay, this shit's wrong. Okay, we have to unlearn. And some people unlearn better than others, and some people just say, fuck it, this is me. I've been doing this shit since 2007.
Right.
So
you know how hard it is to stop saying no homo?
Oh, yeah.
Bruh, like you used to get crucified if you ain't say that shit. In middle school? Bruh. Like that shit was bruh. My gay friend, he was like, he the one who opened my eyes to it like a year ago. Like I already knew, so I was already trying, but like he helped me like do it again. Cause I said something and I was like, man, no homo. He's like, why do you say it like that? I was like, no. It's just that's the thing I do. I say something that he's like, but that's true. I was like, I know, I'm not, like I'm not even really thinking about it. It's in the back of my mind. I'm working on it. Give me some time.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Let it rock. Let it rock, man. Chill out, yo.
Man, nobody means no offense when they say that shit.
Nah, that's the facts. That's why, like, if you're not like my close friend, you can suck my dick. Like, you're not about that. you're not about to police me about certain shit. You know what I'm saying? When we got bigger problems, bro. We got whole rapists to address. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Did we say rest in peace to Toyin?
I believe we did earlier.
I thought we did. No.
Yeah,
I thought we did.
Now before
Rest
I say
in
anything
peace.
else.
Yeah, just a quick little rest in peace to Toyin Salau.
Yes.
It's just this whole week was just crazy.
Man, it was
Nonsense.
bonkers, bro. It was bonkers.
It was
but I do want to say what I was gonna say earlier before we started.
Mm-hmm.
One of my biggest thing that I've been telling all my men is that don't be one of these performative motherfuckers that you saw you peep what happened in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a friend, I won't say no names, I have 2 friends.
Mm-hmm.
And they were addressing how they felt passionately on the timeline, but the whole kill is like, don't be performative, bro. Like you have to really try to do what you can to make that change, because women are literally saying all the time, especially when that shit went on, bro. They literally was like, I see all these niggas saying how they gonna protect us, how they love us, and ain't none of this shit happening in real life. You know what I'm saying? And that's the kill. Like, stop talking about it. You can be passionate about it, but find ways to apply that passion. You know what I'm saying? Tweeting about that shit on Twitter or telling people that, oh no, I'm supposed to like talk shit about myself so that I could do something about, like, no, bro, that's not what we here to do, bro.
Yeah. Right.
So,
yeah.
How can you tell which one is genuine?
What you mean?
Like, you know, like, how can you tell, like, which, like, if you're on the timeline and you're seeing a bunch of niggas saying, oh, we gotta do better for our queens, our black women, how can you tell who's who? Like, who's actually about that and who's just saying it for the timeline to get, like, woke brownies and shit?
So I had a convo with my mans a while back, but it was about homeless people, right? Mm-hmm. So I was talking about how actually my man Dub, you know Dub, mm-hmm. I was saying that we was in a group chat and I was like, man, I hate when people take videos that I'm giving like money or food to homeless people, right? And he made a solid point and he said, you know, I feel you, but nah, I don't mind seeing that. I see so much other bullshit on the timeline that when it's something positive like that, even if it is performative, I think that's better than, you know, seeing Boom Gang jump and steal somebody's shit. But my whole kill is since then, like literally recently, I have put both of like how I initially felt and what he said into a gray area, because my thing is this. Yes, I do want to see people you know, displaying and presenting positive messages, but I don't want niggas to lie in my face, because that doesn't get anything done. Like that Black Lives Matter shit they did in DC on the street, like that's not getting shit done, bro. Our mayor's still full of shit, and shit is not being changed. They're not changing policies. Like nothing is really happening. So you just fucking spraying that shit on the fucking pavement is not stopping cops from doing it. But at the same time, I don't want to talk down on it, because showing that you support us and showing that message is still a good thing, even if it's not as effective as I want it to be. So I don't know, bro. It's a slippery slope.
Bunch of gray areas for
yeah.
I mean, I feel you on that too, because you know what I'm saying, Flint, Michigan got the same thing, and it's like, is that a part of an apology package? Like,
and that shit is dead
for years.
Yeah,
and they still ain't got it, and they don't have clean water.
Yeah,
but I was gonna say that here's the thing though, like, you know, when Trump wanted to walk across the street and go to that church, they initially went to Metropolitan PD to get them to do what the federal agents or the federal police officers or whatever the National Guard was supposed to be doing. Yeah. So they initially, Mayor Bowser rejected it, and that's how all that shit ended up happening. Had she not have done that, the outcome could have been different, and we might not have gotten that Black Lives Matter, you know what I'm saying, posted out there off 16th Street. But at the end of the day, it's like, you gotta do better, and that's not enough to make up for the actions that have been going on the past couple of weeks. So I completely get that, bro. Because like for me, I'm the same way, man. Like just going back to the Kendrick and J. Cole shit. Like if them niggas was just tweeting all day, that wouldn't do nothing for me as a fan. Like if y'all see you really out there doing that shit, and like low key, I'm not risking my life, but you know what I'm saying, I've been fortunate enough to be on, you know what I'm saying, Maryland insurance, unemployment insurance, you know what I'm saying? So I can afford to give a little bit and donate here and there. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I see a form of activism, but I can't knock nobody or tell somebody's being disgenuine when, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't really tell somebody how to grieve. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, the shit is crazy how people kind of take it upon themselves to look at something a certain way or to just take up a form of activism. Like, you know, I'd be just as wrong if somebody was doing that as a form of like, oh, this is attention to me, or like, they're not really doing it for the cause. And then I call them out on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just as bad as that person. You know what I mean? And at that point, I'm judging that shit.
I saw people doing exactly what you was doing, and I almost tweeted about that shit because it was getting me very hot. Yeah. I actually seen this shit happen in my face. Like, I was with some of my friends, and one of our friends brought some of their friends that we didn't really know around. Know that well around, and like pretty much like one of our men and one of the women that they brought, like they got into it because I think the basis was like, she was like, because my man said he ain't protest, right? Now mind you, me and him literally was doing the same things, right? Like we was doing a lot of donating, you know what I'm saying? Like we spent a little bit of bread, but like it's not nothing to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Like that was our way of doing shit. Like We still got Covoid. So I was like, I'm sorry, I'm still at work. I still got certain responsibilities. I gotta, that's me, and I don't have to explain myself.
COVID-19 is still a thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when she did that, it sparked this huge dialogue, and I was hot. I'm like, how the fuck you gonna get mad at this man about not protesting? Like, who the fuck are you to tell somebody how they're doing their thing or how they're being helpful? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit right there is performative, and you don't even fucking know it. How about you worry about how you can maximize your efforts and make sure that the people around you are doing what they're supposed to do instead of trying to shame somebody? Because what the fuck does that do?
It's counterproductive as fuck, honestly.
Yeah. Most people that are actually out here doing stuff are showing people ways that they can do it, but they're not judging other people on how they do it. And that's a good big way you can tell who's like being real performative and just being judgy and want to point the fingers at people. Those are the same people that aren't doing literally anything, aren't donating, aren't signing nothing, aren't talking about it, aren't posting about it. Those are the same people.
Yeah, big facts. Like in retrospect, not to really get into it, if everything didn't happen with that whole J. Cole situation, I'd have looked at Noname like that. I'd have been like, I guess, I hear you.
Yeah.
But, okay.
But we don't really know what they doing for real.
Yeah, like,
behind closed
you know
doors,
what I'm saying?
you don't know what's going on.
Exactly.
And we know he's in the streets, so.
So I was like, all right, okay.
Yeah.
And that's how that would have got carried if I would have seen that. But, and that's one of the reasons why I just wish J. Cole didn't say anything. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. It looks defensive. But
y'all listen to Wale's new EP?
Nope.
No, I forgot. I downloaded it and I forgot.
I did.
Damn.
I liked it. It was good.
It was good.
I liked it.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good.
You know, Wale, whenever he drops an EP or mixtape, is usually good, but when it comes to his albums, it's a different story.
Yeah, it's an agenda, I guess. But I mean, this is honestly like one of his best projects in a long time. No, I'm saying like usually with the albums, it's usually like like he's targeting a certain audience, and that's why we don't fuck with it. Yeah, basically. Yeah. But this one was like, he had the message about what's going on in the streets or whatever. So, it was just it wasn't him, doing too much. When I first heard the beat on what's the first song called again? Whatever it's called. When I heard the beat, I thought he was gonna get on this harmonizing shit and channel 2015. Yeah, moving different. I thought he was gonna be like
Sumi?
The
mixtape?
Basically, and I was like, I don't know if I can listen to 5 songs of that. Honestly, I don't really fuck with it. But yeah, he was really authentic about it. It was almost like old Wale a little bit, just rapping and just with a message. So it's a pretty good project. And he said rest in peace to Toyin, and rest in peace to Shad Gaspard. I like that a lot too.
He had a song dedicated to her, and that joint was dope.
Yeah. It wasn't finished though, right?
It wasn't finished, but I liked it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back and
dope
listen
shit.
to it.
Yeah, it's good. It's short. So he did this thing.
Yeah, definitely check it out. The Imperfect Storm. That's what it's called.
And that's all I have for music. Is there anything y'all heard this week y'all want to shout out real quick before we get into some nerd shit?
My man Black Fortune dropped that crank.
Oh man, I got that
shit, bro. That nigga,
wow,
bro, you are sharp, bro. But he got a line in his intro that I think is very fire, but it's also I just can't process it. It's gonna take me a couple days. He said the flow was tight too. That's what made it that's what made it so impactful. He was like, he said, I put a dick in a he said I put a dick in a 9 and then I rape a nigga, and I was just like,
yikes. Yeah, I actually saw your tweet about that. I was like, what the fuck?
Wait.
I saw your tweet about that.
Bro, and the way he set it up made it sound more fire. He was like, the flow was like,
oh, that was his rhyme
I put a dick in, and then it was the last bar. I was like, I put a dick in a 9, then I rape a nigga. I was like,
you see, that's what happens when you run out of rhymes, and you have a whole rhyme scheme, but it's like, damn, what the fuck rhymes with this? So you start saying some wild shit, but you kind of hope that niggas don't catch it. I think that's literally what he did.
Bro.
If that's the last bar, you gonna catch it.
Nah, man, that's some violent shit, bro.
I don't know. I think it was purposeful, bro, because he made it the last bar. He made it the very last thing we heard, bro.
I'm trying to help him out.
But no,
I was literally trying to help him out.
Black Fortune, if you ever hear this, bro, I think after listening to his album, I really like Black Fortune, man. Because
he's good. He's one of the few DMV niggas, and when I say DMV niggas, he's one of the few DMV rappers that have the DMV rap sound that I actually fuck with, because he perfected the DMV flow. Like, you know how
Yeah.
niggas do the DMV flow, and the reason why I hate the DMV flow is because they
Offbeat
can't
as a
do it.
motherfucker?
It's offbeat. They just think all they gotta do is punch in after every line and that's it. But Black Fortune can actually flow like shit. So
yeah.
I fucks with him.
He got fire ass cadence, bro, and he not scared of being himself, bro. He be making up words and shit. Like he got one bar where I swear to God, I lie to you not. It was something like he was like, I put the splickety sploos, and then I was like, what the fuck are you saying? But I fuck with it. Keep doing your thing.
His project's called Oosh Lord, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's Oosh?
He said it before. I can't remember.
Come on, man.
I just was like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like...
I don't know. Like, I will never forgive Big Sean for saying she's doing tricks with that pussy. She's a magician.
Wait, he said that?
I'm glad I missed that one.
Yeah.
I'm glad I missed that one. I'm good.
It breaks my
Yo,
heart.
leave Big Sean alone, man. He's on break,
I'm
man.
sad.
He's getting ready for his comeback, bro.
He
No,
better.
He
Yeah,
ain't some
better drop some
pussy.
heat.
He need to stop being a regular nigga. That's what he doing right now. He fucking Janae Aiko and he happy. He don't want to work like that no more. And it's blowing me because you still
chilling.
Big Sean, man.
He needs to make up for Double or Nothing. That's what he needs
He's
to do.
chilling.
He needs to make up for Double or Nothing
bruh.
and his album.
Hold on, is that the
forget
little
about
EP
that
he
album.
dropped with Metro Boomin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was horrible, bruh.
Ass
I
Yeah.
always
cheeks.
forget about that album.
That shit was so, bro. You gotta understand, bro. I used to be a Big Sean fan. Used to be a Big Sean
Bruh.
fan. So for
Heavy.
him to, so he like fluctuates, right? And I also know that people had a narrative against him because he has a lot of good music that people didn't even know about. So I'm like, whatever. But I still will hold him down. But like after that, bro, I couldn't do it no more, bro.
Yeah, I was like, I think I'm good. Like, you know, Maca, how you treat Wale, you're like, yeah, he's in a box now. I'm like, yeah, I can't do Big Sean's music.
By the way,
I don't
this
know.
EP kind of
It brought me back a little bit.
A little
It brought me
bit,
back
a
a
little
little
bit.
bit.
A
You know,
little
I liked his last album for what it was, but I knew it was gonna be the shit that I liked from Wale type shit. It was just cool for what it was, but Big Sean's shit for what it was not great
That
at
shit
all.
was
I don't know who it
horrible,
was
bro.
for.
Bro, I'm
I
holding
don't know who it
on.
was for.
I'm holding on to these blog era rappers, bro. I'm never letting them go. Like, even though I'm like, I be slandering them. I be like always like passive aggressive with the Wale shit on here. And then like
Yeah.
I know we always say Big Sean got one more chance and all this stuff, but I'm gonna be real with you, bro.
You always subscribed, yeah.
These niggas, because
As he tell you know
this
what?
is the last generation of niggas that could rap. Niggas don't know how to rap no more, man. If we cancel them, then who we listening to, bro?
Azito, you know what? You're right. I've never said that, but that's always how I felt, bro. That's why, like, I will get in Wale ass on Twitter, but then I'll be like, all right, let me just chill. All right? Let me just chill.
You think about that XXL cover with Currency doing the fucking
Yes,
Hadouken
bruh.
and shit and all that stuff. It brings you to a better place and
I'll
shit.
be like, bro, because y'all done gave me some good times, man. So I'm
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
go ahead,
I'm
be a
holding
nut.
on to that shit. But
Did you
I
guys
guess-
listen to the Tiana Taylor album?
It's out.
no. Nah.
Yeah, it came out on Friday.
Right.
I didn't listen to it. I didn't
I
finish
heard
it.
it's good.
I really
heard
like it.
Oh, let me put that jump. What's
Really
it
like
called? Look at my abs.
What you say?
The album, I believe. It's called
Look-
The Album.
Look
What you
at
say?
look at my abs.
Oh, look at my ass.
It's called
Oh,
The
wow.
Album. It's called The
Look at
Album.
my ass.
That's funny.
That's a shot at Kanye for sure. She said, "This is the album. That shit that you heard last year or whatever the fuck.
Bro,
that
all-
7-track
It doesn't
bullshit.
compare.
exist.
It
That
doesn't
doesn't-
compare to
Everybody under Kanye has shot at him one time, bro, and it's so funny. Like that nigga Big Sean made a whole like, and I understood if I was Kanye West, I feel the same way. That nigga Kanye, before Big Sean got on his second mixtape, he was like, I don't remember the rhyme, but he was like, you doing all this shit, you signed me, and it been 2 years. What the fuck are you doing?
Why
You
am I
should
still on the shelf?
Yes,
Yeah.
stop your tour and come help me, nigga. And
Yeah.
apparently, Kanye took him off the label for a little while. But I think Kanye tried to change the narrative because I think in 2 different interviews they brought it up, and he was like, "No, I ain't take Big Sean off no label." I was like, "Nah, yeah, you did, nigga."
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you did.
That's
I
super
actually
defensive.
respected him when he came at me like that.
Yeah,
Like,
nigga lying, bro. He the most egotistical nigga in the world. That nigga was hot.
Right. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely listen to the Tiana Taylor album. I
It
heard it was
good.
dope.
She has good features.
Is it long?
It is long. I'm not gonna lie. It's 23 songs.
Oh man, I'm gonna
But-
listen to half of
Old
that.
school album.
Listen, yeah, listen to like.
I'm gonna pop the Maca,
Listen
get the
to-
wine. About to milk my shit slow.
What?
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
Wait.
I got carried away.
You said
When I listen to R&B, sometimes I like. Never mind.
Hey.
I am not okay. Like,
ladies.
okay. Anyways, the features are good. Like, the one song has Junie and Rick Ross. She got Erykah Badu, Quavo, Missy Elliott, and Futures on one song. That song is really
What?
Her daughter?
Huh?
Her daughter, June?
Yeah, Junie and Rick Ross. Yeah.
Yeah.
She on her Blue Ivy shit, just fucking
She's
saying
like
gibberish.
harmonizing with her. She's gibberish.
Yeah, I don't like when rappers put their kids on songs and they say gibberish and then like, cause that means I have to say it's fire because that's your child, but it's actually stupid.
Yeah, it'll always be fire though.
Like
Nah,
it
bro,
doesn't sound good to me.
The
only
Nah,
part-
it was cool. She literally
What do
was
you
just
mean?
harmonizing with her. Like
Yeah.
with Tiana while she was singing.
Okay.
Iman is on there. Her husband's on there rapping with her. That was tight.
Oh, I don't want to hear that.
I do not want to hear
That
that.
nigga need to be at the gym.
Big
that-
Sean is on there. So that was
The moment
Not
of
exactly.
truth.
Yo, Rashad is
exactly
Twitter,
selling
man. Rashad's the timeline, bro.
That's
Bruh.
It's
Yo.
all good, bro.
Nah, bro, because if I listen to it and it's good, I'm going to be so conflicted, bro.
Just give it up,
Just
man.
listen to
Damn,
it.
why you
Just
feel
listen to
conflicted?
Bro, because he said she doing tricks with her pussy. She call her a magician. I can't forget.
How long ago was that?
It don't matter. That's timeless, bro. That is a
The wrong
timeless. That is a horrible bar, bro. A magician? A magician?
Drake didn't say no corny shit.
J.
Drake didn't
Cole-
say got so many chains to call me Channing Tatum.
Hold on, don't bring Drake.
I like that. I like that.
Hey, look.
I like. You know why I like that? Because
I'm
I know that's not a bar you take serious. Big Sean said that
No,
bar.
no, you can't
It was
give
that-
that energy to Drake
Yes, you
and not give
can.
that shit
I
to
love
Big
it.
Sean,
Yes, you
man.
can. Yes, you can.
I love
Now,
it.
mind you, Azito, I will laugh at that shit. Like, just like when that Nick, bruh, somebody on Twitter, I swear to God, I'm sorry. This is actually one, this might be top 5 funniest tweets I've seen. A nigga said, when he dropped the last joint he dropped, I forgot what the bar was, but it was from the intro. You know how he get when he really rapping.
You just Drake, right? You
Yeah,
talking about Drake? Okay.
They said Drake on this album. And they quoted what he said, and then they said Drake on Views, and they said keychain go jangling, yo,
That's not
Bro.
tight.
bro. But it's just funny because I ain't take it serious, but on paper, it's like, what the fuck are you talking about, Drake? What the fuck does that mean?
See what
Keychain go jangling.
Jang-a-lang.
They do. That's what
I
they
got.
said.
He said it so harmonic. He said it so harmonically.
If it wasn't for
I ain't peep.
the fact that he's like sung rapped it,
Yeah.
like
we would have killed him for it. That's
bruh.
true.
But nah,
I didn't
Azito,
peep. I didn't peep that he said that corny shit.
Bro, that shit is hilarious, bro. But nah, Azito, I'm not completely disagreeing with you. I'm just saying that when you do things a certain way and context and tone is different. And with Big Sean be setting up his bars, bro, like he really do be like delivering them like this is a bar. You
Like
know what I'm
beat
saying?
drop type shit.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
when he said that
Magician.
shit, I just know in his head he thought that shit was crazy, bro.
Fire.
And I know the niggas in the studio was like, yeah, bro, that shit crank.
I hate those niggas so much. Those are the worst niggas in the world.
Right.
They cooking the shit in the car on the way home.
Y'all want
Like,
to
what?
talk about nerdy shit now?
Yeah.
About what?
Oh, let's do it. My favorite part. Let's go.
Nerdy shit, bro.
Kingdom Hearts 3 trash.
Let's talk about it. It's like, no, we're not talking about Kingdom Hearts.
A year
I was
later.
about to say, what's going on?
Let's talk about PS5 first, actually. I want to talk about that. The PS5.
I mean,
Hey.
I'm not saying I don't want to talk about it, like in this instance, but like I'm at the point where like I'm just tired. Like this the first time I feel like we've talked more about the PS5 maybe than any other console personally.
Yeah.
And my issue with that is that we're talking way too much about a console that we have had the least amount of information about. Like
Exactly.
Like even right now, bro, niggas is trying to have full on debates and conversations about the price, but we still don't know for a fact what the price gonna be. The price done changed 5 times on the timeline. I'm tired of this shit.
On the timeline.
I'm like, God damn. But no, but
not by one Sony executive. Just a nigga on Twitter.
But
Not a
in
verified
real
check
life,
anyway.
I've had conversations with people like, bro, I'm so mad that PS4 gonna be $750. I'm like,
Who said that?
who the fuck? You saw that on Twitter, didn't you? Why are you believing that? He's like, I don't know, bro. I saw that shit, bro. It's real. No, the fuck it's not.
I saw that shit. That's all I need to know.
Yo, Don, remember when we went to CVS at that one time, like 2 years ago, and then the nigga at the counter was like, "Yo, y'all got the P4?" And we're like, "Yeah, we got the PS4." He said, "Yo, you know the P5 dropping later this Christmas, yo, this year."
Yeah, he said he saw an article.
I saw an article. I was like,
dead
I said Christmas next year or this year coming up. And I mind you,
you said this year,
like, no,
yeah.
this year. I was like, nah, this is the same shit as fucking Peekaboo, bro. Like all them, you know them niggas that said Peekaboo, like, all them fucking rumors and shit that you heard, bro.
It's a game of telephone, bro.
Yes, like no, you didn't hear that from anyone.
This year, I was like, all right, bro.
But constructively,
can I get my gum and get out of here?
Constructively, I say like I do like that. I saw it opened up a dialogue about the importance of specs. And also like the importance of like choosing your console or the hardware for your gaming, and that made me happy because that shit is annoying and it's played the fuck out. All these fucking debates when niggas are talking about things that nobody, one, they don't give a fuck about, and two, aren't applicable at all. You know what I'm saying? So niggas just like, yeah, man, the Xbox, bro. You see these specs, you know, yeah, you're gonna be playing that shit by yourself. Your men aren't buying that shit. Y'all not gonna have no exclusives. You're gonna be sad as fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck about that.
Nobody cares about specs. The fact that the iPhone is the most popular smartphone in the world proves it. No one cares about specs. They care about how something is showcased, like how something is basically marketed, and groupthink too. Like if there's a fan base that's like a big Sony fan base, and niggas just they've been fucking with PlayStation 1. And like 2, 3, all that shit. There's nothing you can say that's gonna make them be like, oh, let me randomly get a fucking what's the new Xbox Series X?
Yeah.
I guess that's the new shit.
Yeah.
Bro, you're right.
Wastebasket.
It's all about community,
mini
bro.
fridge, like in college and shit.
Yeah, defend it, Mike.
Hey, yo,
Mike,
that's
Why y'all talking about the Xbox? They ain't do nothing to you.
I just needed an example, bro. We could talk about the Switch or something.
Nah, man. I mean, look, here's my thing about the whole situation. Like, I'm kind of conflicted because it's like I kind of want to buy a PlayStation 5 because a lot of my niggas now are playing PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, I had a bunch of. I mean, I still play with a lot of my Xbox niggas, but like, I just don't be on a console enough. Period for me to be like, all right, I might buy this one, I might buy that one. I don't know. We'll see. But like, I feel like Sony niggas they be so like into the shit, and I'm like, bro, if you want to be completely real, y'all don't have really good exclusives either. Like y'all got Spider-Man and God of War and what's that joint? Hero Horizon or Dawn Horizon, whatever the fuck that game is.
Dawn of Horizon, Zero's Dawn.
This nigga just named On Fire.
Amazing.
But that's what I'm saying. That's it. That's all I can name. I can't name like Cyberpunk 20.
I stamped this. No. That's the problem. That's the whole kill. I will say this, Mike. You're not wrong right now, but I see this shift changing because what happened was Sony had all the exclusives. Xbox came out of nowhere. They had their exclusives, and now it was like exclusive versus exclusive. But then the issue with the last generation is, I want to say last generation at the first half, in my opinion, is that these motherfuckers started sharing. Sony was sharing all the exclusives, and I don't know why the fuck they started doing that. But then at that point, it didn't matter which system you had. Now, this is when I say it's a shift happening. I literally, first of all, it seems like Sony is trying to get back in its bag of saying, "Look, y'all gonna fuck with us because we Sony." But practically, also, a lot of people don't know. Microsoft, I don't know what the fuck happened, but they canceled a shitload of their exclusives, right? So it's like the balance is changing right now. But for the most part, I agree with you, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna be biased. Sony exclusives, the way they are right now, it's not enough to talk shit about, you know. But my whole thing really is neither side should be talking shit.
And it's like what you were saying earlier with everybody just projecting about the price and everything. We're just projecting what the system is gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So there's no real reason to like get into a whole war about it. But me personally, when it comes to my favorites, like Final Fantasy and all the RPGs and everything, it's like I might as well stick with the PlayStation. Because I don't really care about what the Xbox has to offer for the most part. But it's, you know, it really depends on where you're leaning towards. If you do fuck with the Xbox exclusives, Halo, right? They still do that.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point,
I don't know.
At this point, it doesn't really matter because it's cross-play involved. So
You
it's
tried
like,
it.
that's why, like, I think the whole like argument of going back and forth is just redundant and it's stupid. It's like, why? Like, you have cross-platform play on a lot of games now. It's like, what the fuck difference does it make? You know what I'm saying? Like, it really doesn't make that much of a difference. It's just really what it comes down to aesthetically. If you fucking like the PS5, that's cool. I like the Xbox. I'm a very minimalist kind of person. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not big, like, flashy or gaudy type shit. Like, I do subtle shit. So when I see the Xbox, that shit look fine to me. I can picture it in my living space. I can picture it as a part of another piece of technology that I have in my room. It just suits. It fits my lifestyle.
Hey, Mike, I'm gonna say this, bro, and this might be an OD hot take, but the Xbox Series X looks better than the PlayStation 5 to me.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm sorry.
I don't agree, but I don't think either one looks better.
But I do not like the PlayStation design at all, and like the fact that
that color really bothers you.
I like the digital version.
I like the design. I don't like the white. I think
You think that the Xbox Series X looks better than the PlayStation 5?
Aesthetically, yes.
Aesthetically, yes. Mike, because the way Mike broke it down was perfect. He said it's super minimalistic, and the way you can, like, I can picture setting it up in my room. Like, it's the same as like if you have speakers, or like or a shelf. Like
actually,
a box,
yeah.
like it's just a little black box. You won't even know what that is for. Like, no, that's my console.
I was telling my little brother, I was like, am I supposed to sit the motherfucking PlayStation 5 up, or am I supposed to lay that bitch down?
Yeah, I'm annoyed with that.
It's loud.
I was thinking the same thing. I think you're supposed to stand it up, right?
I'm gonna lay that bitch down.
Hey, you about to lay that bitch down?
Can we talk about the Switch and what the fuck they about to do, bro? Because I need them to do something, bro. I love my Switch, but
what they really doing?
One of my issues with the Switch, bro, and some of my folks feel the same way, bro. It's like I love it, but it's frustrating. Nintendo, they just like sell me this shit I already know I want, but like once I play that shit, I don't play nothing else on my Switch.
That's
like,
what they're hoping for. They're hoping
to
buy the game.
It's frustrating, bro. Like all I'm playing is like Breath of the Wild, Smash, Pokemon, Animal Crossing, and I'm like, that's fine, but I'm like, shit, bro.
Where's the new shit at, right?
I feel like this is the PS Vita, except they actually got titles I want to play. You know what I'm saying?
I disagree. There's lots of games on the Switch I play.
Yeah.
When you said that just now, you said like a nigga. You sound like a troll. Like I'm not even being funny.
I'm not trying to troll. I'm just saying like there's.
What you be playing on the Switch, bro?
Okay, let me get. I got my Switch right here. So
oh,
let me look
me
at my
too.
shit.
I was about to say, let me grab mine. Hold on a second.
Yeah, pull out the
Ready?
Switch, man. Pull out the Switch,
Right,
and then tell me what you looking forward to buying.
Okay.
Right. I played Mega Man Zero.
I don't want to hear about that.
Hey man,
why not? That's the game he's playing.
Rashad, you talking about new shit, right?
I'm glad you said yes, Coach.
Yeah.
I'm glad y'all said Mega Man. That's off jump.
I'm waiting for this to come out. If y'all can see it, Ninjala.
What's that? Oh yeah, fine, bro. I've been craving that shit, bro, because ain't shit else out to buy.
Yeah.
Okay, let me put it like this. Let me rephrase my shit.
I know what you mean, by the way. Yeah. I just think Nintendo's in a unique position where they're not in the console wars, even though people try to put them in there. They're in their own lane. Nintendo's like Apple. Nintendo's like Disney, bro. Like, the fact that we're over here arguing about Xbox and PS4 and shit, or Sony, and we all have a Switch just laying here. We all have one. Mm-hmm. We're all going to buy one. Why? Because we fuck with Zelda, Mario, everything, all that shit.
But I think that's part of my problem, bro. If I didn't have at least 3 of the titles on my Switch, I mean, I guess it comes down to subjectivity. I just feel like I'm playing the same fucking games that I've been playing for fucking years. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny
that's
because
the role of Nintendo. That's that. Nintendo nostalgia. For me is that nostalgia innocence factor. Yeah, like, right. I love it. I have no problem with it. Yo, it makes me feel like a kid. So
I just feel like in 2 years, bro, I'm gonna be asking myself, what the fuck am I playing on this, bro? Like, what am I playing?
They're gonna
have a new Zelda. They're gonna have a new Pokemon.
They're gonna give us Mario. They're gonna give me Mario volleyball, Mario basketball, Mario.
Fire.
It's all fire, but I'm just
basketball
saying,
was
bro.
fun.
That was the best one. That was the best.
That was a good game.
That was the one.
They're gonna bring back Double Dash. They're gonna bring back Mario Double Dash, and they're gonna bring back fucking. Oh, they have Breath of the Wild 2 coming out.
Yeah,
they got the
Pokemon
DLC
Snap.
for Pokemon. Pokemon Snap is back.
Ooh, Pokemon
Listen, man.
Snap is my
Here's the
shit.
thing, bro. I'm in for the long haul when it comes to Nintendo, bro. I'm never going to abandon Nintendo ever.
I mean, I would never
Ever.
either. I'm just talking shit.
I get where you're coming from, though. I get where you're coming
just
from, but
talking
they don't
shit,
have to
man.
play that game. They don't.
They don't have to
I've been
play
on
this.
Armor Hour all week.
I think it bothered. I think the reason it's been blowing me is because actually in this conversation I realized my real issue is with all of the systems and me feeling like they don't have enough exclusive titles. And I feel like we all have the Switch literally for the exclusive titles. So now they're like at this moment, like I don't really have anything from them. I'm just like, what you doing, Sakurai, Nintendo, all y'all Asian niggas, like get in the room, like give me more of your motherfucking Call of Duty. Do something, bro. I need it. I need put a strap in that nigga hand. Give me something, bro. Fuck. Give me damn, bro.
Yeah, the fact that we're still getting new fighters for Smash Bros. Still is
dope. Fire Emblem niggas, but whatever.
No,
Like
they
11,
got some new
15
nigga
of
from
them
ARMS. Even though nobody knows what ARMS is. Only a
care
few
for them.
people. Yeah, I know.
Where's
It's all
Sora?
good, man.
Do it.
Cloud
Be
is
smart.
already there, man.
Man, Sora, man.
Man,
Right,
put him
man.
in there.
Yeah, put Goku too.
Yeah.
I know. You'll get the DLC though. Don't stop
All
playing.
right, bro. Hey,
You know that.
I'm fucked up. Hey, we done, bro. I'm gonna be real. We done, man. We over 2
He
hours.
said, "Cut it,
We
cut
over
it."
yeah, we talked about everything I wanted to talk about today.
Yeah.
So all right, this has been episode 82. I'm just getting the fuck out of here. Yo, no room for talking. But yo, this has been episode 82 of the Port Reports. I go by the name Olazito. Follow me on Twitter and IG at HOLAEZITO. And I'm out.
Hey, thanks for joining us yet again.
Hey
You
y'all,
can follow me.
make sure you got napkins when you squirt. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
Thanks for the PSA. But let me get the fuck out of here before you do all.
My bad.
Yo, I'm officially signing off. You can follow me at COACHTHEDON. I'm out.
Okay. You can find me on Twitter. This is Olivia. You can find me on Twitter at LYVIA_ or on Instagram at LivesWorld.
Lives World. Hey.
This is Omarion.
Yeah. It's your boy Mike, Money Mike, Sunny Mike. I'm here and forever present. When you see me in the street, stand away, keep 6 feet. You can find me on Twitter at ZENNIMIKE. And you can also find all of us at the Port Reports.
Yeah, all of us. If you at the Port Reports, we'll all like jump on and reply back
Respond.
Maybe.
to you. No, we're not. But
I'm gonna miss those notifications.
right. And special shout outs to my homie Rashad Stark, aka D-Lo,
Yes.
even though I'll never call him D-Lo.
Hey, you gotta relax. Hey, that's an Easter egg. Relax. Hey, yo.
Yeah, but thanks for coming through, man. Even though it's just the laptop and you in your room, and
Right.
shit.
No, man, it's all good, man. Thanks for having me. For real, I probably normally be, off my pills and just, what pills, doing my thing, just staring at the wall, trying to find balance in my life.
You say painting the walls?
No, I said, yo. I mean, that might happen too if I never mind.
Listen, bro.
This is a
Steve.
family
this
show.
go?
This is
Where
a
did this
family show. You didn't know that?
I did not. Okay, I'm sorry. The meat I'm talking about, that be in my hands is not my. It is a
That
piece of
doesn't
steak.
sound
Talking
right.
about hot dogs?
Yes, I am talking about hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
That protein. Yo, I love calling my shit protein. That's forever.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, man.
Wildin'.
You're a wild dude.
All right, bro.
man.
I'm about to stop recording. All right, we out.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Peace.
Motherfucking money coming in. Money coming out. Big bands, nigga. Most. I said I got that work. I need money in my hand, baby. I'ma pick the drugs over you. I need that cash. I got money. I got Zans, baby. I'ma pick the drugs.
me your hugs. Just give me the plug. I need a plug, I got a buzz. I smoke and I drink for a reason. I'm fighting a couple of demons. We gotta break up and I mean it. I party and move like a heathen. You see, I got that work. I got dope that's in my hands. I got hoes that's to my right, but I went left to smoke my strand. Bitch, I'm stressed and you're no help, but it's all good, I'ma help myself. I got this check, I'ma spend my wealth. So don't get mad when I flex my belt. Shawty wanna talk to me, I'm trying to play my switch. I'm playing Final Fantasy while lighting up a spliff. I told her to get on her knees and separate them lips. She said, fuck you, I said, bet. She took my games and then I hit.
I said I got that work, I need money in my hand. Baby, I'ma pick the drugs